Greetings viewers and subscribers. So today we have a few updates for you. Now in late December 2020, we had carried a story of a gentleman named Mr. Omardo Frith, otherwise called Coach. He is a 44-year-old. Well, he gave his occupation as a businessman. We are now learning that his occupation is that of a chef from Jackson Drive in Mandeville, Manchester. Now, Coach, he was arrested and charged for attempting to bribe a police officer to the sum of $300,000. This is after he was caught. Our surveillance cameras had caught him breaking into some vehicles and stealing some stuff. Well, a quick update, we are learning that Coach, in addition to those charges, he is now charged for at least one case of larceny from the motor vehicle. He was arrested and charged on Thursday, the 7th of January 2021. This is after he was questioned in front of his lawyer. Now we are told that the incident that he is charged for occurred on Saturday, the 12th of December 2020, about some minutes after 5 o'clock on the Beckford Plaza, Beckford Street in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a lady had parked her motor vehicle on the said plaza and went into a business place on the plaza to do some business. When she returned, she noticed that her black handbag with cash amounting to $85,000 was missing. A report was made to the police and investigation launched, and when surveillance cameras on the plaza were checked, it is alleged that Coach Omardo Frith was seen entering and leaving the said motor vehicle. So Coach will be having his day in court. So in addition to the other charges he's facing, he's now charged for this offense, and I am told that there are other charges pending. Now in the other matter, we are learning that a man named Mr. Everette Ennis, he is 45-year-old. His date of birth was the 20th of May 1975. He is unemployed of a Llandilo Phase 3 address in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, our information is that on Thursday, the 7th of January 2020, about 5:45 a.m., Mr. Ennis was at the Lucea Market in the parish of Hanover when he got into a dispute with a man named Mr. Sheniel Flemmings. He is popularly called Blacks. He is said to be of an unsound mind, and for persons in the Lucea area, most persons are acquainted with Blacks. Now, Blacks is unemployed of Claremont District in the parish of Hanover. And like I said before, Blacks is said to be of unsound mind. Now, both Mr. Ennis and Blacks, they were in the Lucea Market when an altercation developed. Now, this altercation, we are told, was as a result of a dispute over personal space in the market. So both of them were in the market, sleeping in the market, when they had a dispute about who is sleeping in whose space. This altercation escalated, and we are told that Mr. Ennis, he threw a bottle which hit Blacks in his neck. A struggle ensued when it is said that Blacks used a small knife to inflict wounds to Mr. Ennis' chest and abdomen. The police were called in, and on their arrival, Everett was seen lying face down in a pool of red substance with what appears to be stab wounds to his chest and abdomen. Now we are told that when the police arrived, Blacks, who is well known by the police, was seen running away from the scene. It is said that the police chased and accosted him. When Blacks was searched, the said brown-handled knife was recovered with what appears to be red substance. You know what I'm talking about? With what appears to be red substance and the blade of the said knife. Now, Blacks was taken into custody at the Lucea police station, and we are told Mr. Ennis was taken to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where he was pronounced number 3 by the doctor on duty. Now, in the next case, we are learning that on Friday, just yesterday, the 8th of January 2021, about some minutes after 12 midday, an unidentified female, her body was found along the roadway at a place named Kirkpatrick. This is in Orange, in the Adelphi police area, in the parish of St. James. Our information is that this unidentified female is of a dark complexion, medium built, about 5 feet 7 inches long, braided hairstyle. She was said to be about in her mid-30s. At the time she was found, she was clad in a multicolored blouse, black underwear, burgundy brassiere, and a pair of black slippers. Our information is that residents of the said area stumbled upon the body and summoned the police. When the police went on the scene, this unidentified female was seen lying face down on the side of the roadway with her blouse covering her head and her face. The body, we are told, was removed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where it was officially pronounced DEAD. We are told that when the police processed the scene, some items were found. We are not going to say what the items are, but these items, we are told, were found on the scene. The Mount Salem and Adelphi police are investigating, and as soon as we get any updates, we will update you as to her name and maybe what caused her demise. But our information so far is that this is suspected to be a case of homicide. It is suspected that this lady was taken out. Now in the final story, and this one, very, very interesting. This incident occurred at Mooreland Hill in the Little London police area in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that on Thursday, the 7th of January 2021, about some minutes to 6 o'clock, the residents of Mooreland Hill heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots. Later that morning, about 8 o'clock, the said residents of Mooreland Hill stumbled upon the body of a male. The police were called, and when they arrived on the scene, this male was found with what appears to be a petrol wound to the right side of his face. The police processed the crime scene, and this male was removed to the Savlamar Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD by the doctor. Now, our information is that this male, his name is Mr. Qumar Campbell. Qumar is spelled Qumar. He's popularly called Jobi. He's 21 years old. His date of birth is the 28th of March 1999. He's unemployed of Cave Valley District of the parish of Hanover. Our further information is that on Thursday, the 7th of January 2021, Jobi was at home when he got a WhatsApp message from a friend. This friend is popularly called Jailaz, Jailaz. This text was received by Jobi about 4 o'clock in the early morning. Now, our information is that about 5 o'clock, Jailaz came to the home of Jobi in a motor car. Both of them left in the said motor car. That is the last time Jobi was seen alive. Jobi, his body was found in a cane interval at Mooreland Hill. Now, we are not getting any information as to why it is alleged that Jailaz might have taken him out. But it is strongly suspected that the last person he was seen with, the last person who picked him up, Jailaz, who we are told is his very good friend, it is said that Jailaz have something to do with this. We are told that the police is aware of this information. They are currently trying to apprehend Jailaz. So Jailaz, you know yourself, the police want you. Find a lawyer, find a pastor, find somebody you trust, and go give up yourself to the police. We are told that it's the Little London police who is investigating this. So just go to a police station, big man, and tell them that the Little London police is investigating a case and they are told that they want to talk to you. Give up yourself to the police. Blessed love, everybody.